There's the pass to McCollum. Fires the three. No good. And the first half.
Gentlemen, over.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The game was always within a fairly narrow. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the two. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Damian Lillard is a two-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
Smith. He feeds it to Fry. And on the way from Irving for three. They get it back. Out to Smith. For the lead. Again, Irving missing.
And for Lillard, that motivation. Remember, he got cut from Team USA a couple summers ago in favor of Derrick Rose and Kyrie Irving. And Lillard calls it wood on the fire. Those things keep him focused and also hungry. And remember, Lillard, the former Rookie of the Year, he's had his snubs, but also he's gotten some recognition. Even playing in the Pacific Northwest, he's got his own signature shoe now, and his star definitely on the rise.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Crabs checked in for Maurice Harkless. Inside, and it's sent back by Irving. The drive by James. There's the bucket. Good. LeBron's got 14.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Lillard dishes to Aminu. The shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Last season, Portland won the Northwest Division and had a good year, certainly, but they had some issues when they were the away team on the road and away from the Rose Garden. They had some problems.
Yeah, actually played under 500 on the road, Kevin. Something you rarely see out of a team that wins 51 games.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Portland.
And as you said with the Blazers, they were the only team to win 50 games and still lose more than they won on the road. Last team to do that was the 2013 Denver Nuggets.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's his style right there. That's his game. He plays it as well as anyone. And when we get the crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. He got right to the cup using that screen. And it's 9 points for C.J. McCollum.
And we saw a similar first-round exit for the Blazers of that 2013 Nuggets team. If the Blazers want to go deeper this season, they'll need to be much tougher on the road.
And that is good. Crabs got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
And now McCollum running the floor all by himself, and it's sent back by Irving. And McCollum the bucket on the assist from Plumlee. And that's 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Irving attacking. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's taken away by Smith. Outside Irving. Here's James, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
Just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 13 points for C.J. McCollum. And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, this says even more about LeBron, that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. No matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 7. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Channing Frye, and it's Irving at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Lillard against Irving. Lillard outside. Second shot opportunity. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Rabs checked in, and it's LeBron missing.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Irving kicks to James. Pass to Frye. Harkless with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Leonard. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Shot misses.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Irving sets a screen for James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here.
Right now, he just can't buy a basket. I mean, I tell you what, he's getting good shots, but he just can't seem to get it to go down. He's just got to continue to stay with it, and eventually they'll fall.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game.
What a game for LeBron. 22 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Aminu. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Lillard.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition to a team.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
I said that. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. McCollum's checked in. 4 on the clock. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Three-pointer. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Trailblazers.
Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Lillard. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Yeah, he couldn't hang on to it. You've got to be ready for the pass, ready to catch it.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James Jones, he's checked in for James. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Smith. Portland also making some changes. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Plumlee. Vonleh comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Henderson for C.J. McCollum. First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that. Shooting for Cleveland.
The free throw is good from Lillard. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Dellavedova missing. Here's Lillard. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mozgov.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Damian Lillard. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fool. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith,